Hola. Hola. Hey guys, welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I am Miss Serenity, your favorite spiritual advisor. What's up? What's going on? Bella says, hello, love. Hello, Bella. Nice to meet you. I'm Miss Serenity, and I like to be referred to as Miss Serenity. Where are you guys from? Where are you located? What are you doing? What are you up to? What's going on? Tiara, hola. Tiara says, hello, Star Miss Serenity. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing really good. I am doing really, 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 really good. I cannot complain. I feel good. I feel fully energized. I feel relaxed. I feel at peace. I feel good. Shay Shay says hello. Hola. Hey Shay Shay. Welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I'm so happy to see you. Sheila Matthew says hello. Hola. Okay, so Tiara, you're from Kentucky. You know what, Tiara? I think you're probably my first client from Kentucky. I don't think I have clients from all over. And you know what amazes me is that I have clients that are in Africa and in Australia. Because I'm like, wow, so I am really able to reach people literally all over the world and to help people and to assist people. You know how good that feels? That feels so good. I have clients all over the place, and that's why I'm happy that I'm able to do my readings virtually and over the phone. You see? Shay Shay, hola. Shay Shay says random card. Yes, Shay Shay, I got you. But you know, when we get to that point, when we get to that part, you just came in and you spoke, but you didn't even answer my question. Did you not see my question? Like, do you guys not read everything? And when I say read, I don't mean only the selective reading that, you know, some people choose to do. They skip words and they skip sentences and they go to whatever it is they want to see. No, you got to read everything. You got to read the caption. You have to answer my question. You have to like and follow my page and also share this video. Oh, my eyes itching. But yes, that's the question that I have tonight. I want to know, are you guys comfortable with your significant other going to get a tarot card reading to know more about you and to know like how you're feeling, what you have going on? Are you okay with your significant other doing that? Okay, Bella says, Fayetteville, North Carolina, sitting up in my bed. Where are you from? Okay, I'm from Miami. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm here in Miami. You know, people from Miami, such as myself, you know, I don't like to normally say Miami, Florida, because I feel like, yeah, when you say Miami, you know where Miami is. I'm not talking about Miami, Oklahoma, because come on, who the fuck is going to Miami, Oklahoma? Because I know there are other cities, small cities and other places that are named Miami. But like Florida, I hate when people be like, "Oh, so you from Florida?" And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. I'm from Miami." You see what I'm saying? When you say Florida and Miami, it's really different. And I know it sounds crazy, but y'all don't understand. Like, this is really different. When you say Florida, you're probably thinking of Tallahassee, Tampa, Jacksonville, Orlando. That is not Miami. Miami is a whole nother ballgame. So that's, you know, I hate when people, oh, you Florida people. I'm from Miami. Yes, Miami is technically in Florida, but we're completely different. Trust me. Trust me on this. Shay Shay says, I did answer it on your other live. Shay Shay, I don't remember. This is a whole new live, and this is a whole new topic, because on my other live, what I asked previously, I asked, are you okay with your significant other knowing that you go get tarot card readings? Now this question is, are you okay with your significant other getting tarot card readings and finding things out about you? That's what this is about. Bella Rose says, yes, I don't think it's a problem. And yes, Miami. Okay, Bella. So Bella says she doesn't think it's a problem. Bella, why don't you feel like it's a problem? Like, why is it okay with you? Because I want to know why too. So Shay Shay says, yes. I said, yes, I had both that was fine with it, and saying wasn't fill them out first before I bring it up. Some don't believe. Some believe, some don't. So it depends on people who have different beliefs. Okay, so Shay Shay, you're pretty much saying, like, if they have the same belief as you, like if they also believe in doing that kind of stuff, then you will tell them. But if they don't, you're pretty much saying, like, you probably won't tell them, because you got to fill them out first to see if they're comfortable with that kind of stuff, or to see if they're into it too. So then that's when you will be like, oh yeah, I go get tarot readings. Shay Shay says, and yes, why not if I do towards them? If, as long as you are with fair and equal treatment, then that's absolutely fine, okay? Shay Shay say yes. Okay, I see. I feel the same way though, because it's like, if you go be able to peek in on their life and see what they're doing, why shouldn't they be able to do the same thing on you? Especially if you don't have anything to hide. Bella Rose says, because I would get one, so why not allow them? I'm not hiding anything. Exactly, that's how I look at it. Listen, if you are not hiding anything, you will not have a problem with anybody going to go get a tarot card reading. Let me tell y'all how one day I was with my ex. This was like years ago. I probably was about 21, 22 years old. And I was in Walmart one day. So this woman, she walked up to me and she was like, can I tell you something? She was like, because, you know, like, something just keeps telling me to tell you this. And like, she started telling me all this stuff. And it definitely was like hitting home for me, because it was like hitting a needle on the head with the relationship that I was in at that current moment. So she told me, she was like, you know, come to my house, whatever. She was like, bring this amount of money. And she's like, you know, I'll give you a reading, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up going to her house and, you know, paying her, like giving her the money, whatever the fuck it is that she did. Because she did some shit with the money. It was weird. Like, she was like stacking the money on top of each other. I don't fucking know. I don't remember the details. But when I got the reading at her house, you know, I felt like it was like a little mediocre, because I felt like she was telling me stuff that you could tell anybody, and it was nothing that necessarily really hit that made me be like, shit, yeah, that's the real one, you know? Because I done had plenty other people that is like, nah, that's the real one, because there's so many gifted and talented people out here, you know, who are just vessels to deliver a message for spirit. But then there are others who are not so much, you know, and they just try to get over. And in the end, I kind of felt like she was one of those people that kind of tried to get over, you know. And then not only that, like when I went to her house or whatever, and I was around her, I felt like I felt like a bad vibe about her. I felt like something was off about her. So I was like, nah, she ain't for me. However, I did tell my ex at that time, I told him, I said, you know, I met this woman. She came up to me in Walmart and she told me X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I felt like that was about our situation. And you know what this man told me? Do y'all know what this man told me? This man told me, listen, I don't want you to ever speak to that woman again. He was like, do you hear me? He was like, never speak to her again. Like, he like forbid me from speaking to her again. And guess what I did? I went to go get a reading from her, because you know why? I'm like, why are you talking about it's like, what do you have to hide? What do you have to hide? A lot of people who are afraid of this, it's like some of them, not all, have some things to hide. They be like, no, 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 I don't believe in none of that, whatever, whatever. See, one thing about me, I do not push my beliefs on anyone. I don't force my beliefs on anyone. You know what I mean? You can do as you please. We are all on different paths. Maybe you were meant to be Christian. Maybe you were meant to be Catholic. Maybe you were meant to be Baptist. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I am on my correct path. Let me tell you guys something. I was raised Christian. I was raised Seventh-day Adventist to be exact. However, I never felt connected to religion or the church whatsoever. Whenever I spoke to God, I felt like I had a direct connection. I didn't feel like I needed to pray to Jesus. I never prayed to Jesus. I never had a connection with Jesus. I literally talked to God directly, and I felt like God always talked back to me. So that's why I never really connected with church or Christianity. I knew it was in my path. So when I was about 17, I want to say about 17, I started to pray, and I would pray to God, and I would say, you know what? I feel no connection to religion whatsoever. And I would tell God, please lead me down the path that I am meant to go down. Whatever I'm meant to be here to do, please lead me down that path spiritually. Like, I want to be connected, but whatever it is, like, even if it is maybe a different religion, I'm open to all of that. And guess what? This is the path that I was led and guided down. And this has been such a beautiful journey. I mean, it started off like hell. Because when you first start your spiritual journey and you have a spiritual awakening, you know what? People be thinking spiritual awakenings be cute and shit. Like, you just wake up one day and you roll over and you're like, you know what? You drinking a cup of coffee and you're like, I'm having a spiritual awakening. I think it's time for me to start my journey. No, that's not how it starts. You know when it starts? When you at your lowest point in life. That is when your spiritual awakening begins. Like, sometimes spirit has to literally drag you to your lowest point to rebuild you up into the person who you were truly meant to be, your higher self, the true you, the divine spirit that resides inside of you, the spirit that's inside of you that has been here for centuries, listen, I'm telling you, when you are on your spiritual awakening normally comes when you are going through hell, okay? And the only thing that can rebuild you back up is spirit. And of course, yourself. But you are spirit. We're all connected. And we're connected to spirit. Shay Shay says, period. Cherish. Hola. Hey, Cherish. Tierra says, I promise. Listen. Okay, so you guys know what we are about to do. We are about to do some complimentary one-card tarot readings, okay? You have two options. Either you can ask a specific question, which you will have to comment it below, or if you just want to know whatever spirit wants you to know, whatever spirit wants to bring to your attention, whatever spirit wants to discuss with you, then you can just say random card, okay? And I will just choose one random card for you. It's one card per person. Unless I start to feel very generous, with spirit's permission, of course. However, in order to receive a complimentary one-card reading, you have to share my live. You have to like and follow my page and share this live. So when I look at my screen and I see that you have shared, then I will definitely call you. I am not going to be going in any particular order, okay? So do not worry about me going in any particular order, honey. When I see your comment in front of my face, then I will call on you. So that means that you may have to copy and paste your comment or retype it so that I can see it. Because if I'm not looking at the comments on the screen and I'm doing someone else's reading, then once I am done with them, I will proceed to yours. Remember, during these complimentary readings, and any reading for that sake, things may come up from either the past that have already happened, the present, something you're currently going through, or if it sounds unfamiliar, more than likely it is the future, okay? So it's something to look out for. So let's see what is going on. And thank you guys for understanding. And thank you for sharing my video. And if you have not shared it yet, go ahead and share it, honey. So the first person that we're going with is Bella Rose. Bella Rose says, random card, share it. Thank you so much for sharing, Bella. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know. So if you want to know what Spirit wants you to know, then all you have to do is tell me random card below, and I got you. Bella Rose. Okay, so question, Bella. Have you been feeling lately like you have a lot on your mind? It seems like it's like maybe like a decision that you have to make, that you're going back and forth in between two different things. Let me know if that's how you've been feeling. You guys see, like tonight, I'm just playing my chill music and stuff because I get so tired of the people on this blue app blocking my music. I'm like, hello, come on. Like, we know. Everyone knows that I don't own the rights to this music. Everyone knows that. Like, music is everywhere. It's on YouTube. We already listening to it for free. Why can't I play it in my video? I mean, what you want me to do? Tag the artist in it? Because I will do that. Shit is ridiculous. Okay, so Bella Rose says, kind of, not really now, because I made my choice. Okay, so you were saying that you were feeling that way, but you have made your choice. Okay, because what I'm seeing is, if you were feeling that way, because it's like Spirit is saying, like, you know what's best for you. So if you made the choice that was really best for you, then Spirit is saying that pretty much this is your confirmation that you made a good decision. So if that's something, oh, you said it was like 2 months ago. Okay, so that's something from the past that happened 2 months ago. So this is just confirmation that you made the best decision that was for you. The best decision to make you happy. Bella says, yes, I did. Aw, that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful, Bella. And I'm happy to hear it. Okay, let's see who is next. Bella Rose says, thank you. You're so very welcome. Okay, so Teronica Williams says, random card. Let's see what's going on, Teronica. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Ooh. Teronica, let me ask you a question. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And if I am not, please correct me. Even if you have to put it where, you know, I can sound it out so I can make sure I'm saying it correctly. But have you been having issues with a friend lately? Or there's a friend that you feel like hasn't really been being a true friend? Or you feel like they've been talking about you behind your back? Or like some type of issue with a friend? Because I'm seeing somebody around you who you may consider a friend that definitely is really not a friend, honestly. Like, I see them like telling your business or like talking about you. So let me know if that sounds familiar, or if you like had that type of feeling, or if that is just a situation that you're really in at the moment. Let me know. And if you're just coming in, welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I am Miss Serenity, your favorite spiritual advisor. Thank you for joining me. Do not forget to like and follow my page, and also share this live if you want a complimentary one-card reading, okay? So Teronica says yes, because let me tell you something. Spirit is definitely confirming that this person is not your friend. Like, this person, you need to completely cut their ass off. Even if you had suspicions and you don't have proof, this is your confirmation. This person is like low-key really jealous. And it's, oh girl, let me tell you something. This person, it feels like, I don't want to say they have hatred in their heart for you, but it's just that it's almost like they hate themselves so much that it's like, how could they not hate other people, especially people that they feel like is doing better than them? You see what I'm saying? Like this type of person, whoever this person is, it's like they don't want to see anybody doing better than them in any aspect of their life. You see what I'm saying? And some humans are just set up that way because they're selfish as fuck and envious as hell. And they don't have enough confidence in themselves to see that they can achieve anything they want to achieve if they put their mind to it, and if they are willing to learn from their past mistakes so that they can elevate as well. Honestly, you do not need those type of people around you. None of us need those type of people around you. So Spirit is saying most definitely, because this person, they talk and talk. They got a lot of shit to say about you behind your back, okay? Listen, they have a lot of shit to say about you behind your back. Tiara says, it's sad, for real, for real. Yes, it's very sad. It's extremely sad. You know, the saddest part about it, now I just be looking at humans differently. I'll be looking at them like, wow. They got so many issues that they have to literally project it on other people. Crystal, hola. Hey, Crystal. Veronica says, oh my God, okay. Listen, y'all better listen. You better listen when Spirit's talking, honey. Like I always tell you guys know what you have going on in your life. You know what you specifically have going on. So when Spirit gives me the message and you know what Spirit is talking about, even if I don't know all the details of it, Spirit is talking to you. Spirit is like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So Spirit is like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. You already know that though. It's like Spirit sometimes gives some of y'all a tap on the shoulder. Hello. It's like a reminder. Hello. You already know that. So now you got me telling a stranger to tell you that. See what I'm saying? But that's okay, because we need that sometimes. We're all human. We all having a human experience, you know. I still go get my tarot card readings done by my godmother. I sometimes need a tap on the shoulder too. It is what it is. Sometimes we don't want to pay attention to Spirit. Spirit keeps showing us shit over and over and over. Spirit will keep revealing to us who our significant other is, and then we keep on trying to deny it, and we keep on trying to lie to ourselves like, oh, you know, I mean, he only lied to me 731 times, but he a real good person. He got a real good heart. And, you know, I know if he had it like that, he'll do for me. Girl, he ain't never had it like that. He ain't never gonna get it like that. He don't give a fuck about getting it like that, because every time you turn around, you doing for him, and now he comfortable with that. And now you making excuses for him. And now you making excuses to why you deserve less and why you should receive less, because it's like, you just don't even believe in yourself. You don't even believe in the woman that you truly are. Like, you don't even know who the fuck you truly are. So you feel like you could just settle for less. You just like, oh, but he could, and you know, he want to do this. I don't give a fuck what he want to do. What is he doing? I don't give a fuck what she told you she's going to do. What is she doing? Like, when are y'all going to start understanding? It's actions. It's no words. It's actions, 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 okay? You got to show me. I'm from Show Meville. Show me. Period. Point blank. Do you hear me? Cherish says true. Shay Shay says period. Okay, so Shay Shay says random card. Okay, Shay Shay, this will be for you. I got you. You want to see what Spirit wants you to know. And if you want a random card, definitely comment below and say random card. Or if you have a specific question, type the question below. But first, make sure that you like, follow, and share this video, okay? You can share this video on your page. You can share this video in a group that you're in your group chat, to your friend's inbox. Just share it. That's all. It's simple. See, I gotta give you guys ideas to think outside of the box, because I know sometimes a few people, not all, like, are like, oh, I don't want nobody to know, because they're so afraid of people knowing what they truly believe in, because they're so worried about these humans judging them for their beliefs, and they're so ashamed of their beliefs, but they want their ancestors to work on their behalf. Like, first and foremost, see, y'all about to make me get into a whole nother topic, because my thing is this. if you're so ashamed in what you believe in, but you want your ancestors to work on your behalf, but you're not even proud to say that I honor my ancestors, those that came and gone before me, those who walked before me, those who opened the door and offer protection and make sure that I'm good on the physical realm while they're in the spiritual realm. Like, I want them to do all kind of shit for me, and I even put an altar up just so I could go ask them for shit all the time and never do anything for them, but ask them for shit all the time. And then I still got to be in the closet, and I have to be afraid to let people know that I believe in my ancestors and not Jesus. So therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just like keep this in my closet, and then I'm going to come out and be like, oh, yay, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So okay, for y'all, for those who are y'all type of people right there, share this in your friends' inbox. You know, somebody else that is into this as well, maybe they may need to see it. So if you can't share this on your page because you know, you still hidden with what you truly feel and believe in because you're worried about others' opinions, then share this in a group that you're in. I don't even care if it's a cooking group. Somebody may need to see this, so you gotta share this video. Okay, Shay says, thank you. You're so very welcome. Okay, let me see who is next. And I know I said somebody was next, but y'all know how, like, my memory be, because, baby, once I start, like, talking, I could just be going on and on and on. I be thinking about all kind of shit. People be thinking, like, damn, like, I'll be making Facebook posts about random thoughts that I be having, like dead ass. I will literally be like home by myself, minding my business, and then I'll start thinking shit like, so you mean to tell me in the Bible it was only Adam and Eve and they populated the whole earth? Like, I would start thinking about this kind of shit, and people be like trying to wonder like what onset my post. It was nothing that onset me. I literally just had a random thought, and I'm like, damn, you know what? I want to know. I just really want to know this. Like, it's some shit I just be really wanting to know. Okay? Oh, Shay says it was me. Crystal says it was me. Okay, I think it was Shay if I'm not mistaken. However, it will be Shay because Shay, this card will be for you. Okay, Shay, I got you. This card is for you, Shay. And if you would like to go after Shay, just make sure that you're commenting so that I can see your comment once I'm done with Shay. Shay, let me ask you a question. Did you just recently get out of a relationship, or are you currently in a relationship and you just went through maybe like a situation with your significant other involving somebody else or anything of that nature? Like, either you were in a relationship with somebody and then there was somebody else, or either you're currently in a relationship, or maybe your last relationship, it was like that type of situation going on. Shay says yes. Okay, because that's what I'm seeing right now. And you know what? It looks like this was somebody that you really, truly, like, deeply love too. And you feel disappointed more than anything. It doesn't, like, it hurts, but it's more disappointing than anything. So now it makes you a little bit extra guarded, because you're like, if this person could do that, like, anybody can do that, and I'm not about to let them do that again, and I'm not going to fall in love again. Like, you have that type, not necessarily not going to fall in love, but never going to fully trust again type of shit. So Shay says, yes, my last. Yes. Okay. Because Spirit is saying, like, you know what, honestly, I do see your love life being beautiful. I'm going to tell you that right now. I do see you settling down, being in a very long-term committed, it looks like marriage type of relationship with somebody that's like really laid back, chill, calm, cool, collect. You guys are really going to balance each other out well. But Spirit is saying that you just have to have patience. You know what I'm saying? You just have to have patience. You have a really good energy, and you're not going to have a problem attracting love. You have a really good heart, and you have a really good spirit also. So it's definitely going to come for sure. The only thing is that you got to be a little bit more open And you have to understand that not all these humans are the same. A lot of them are very similar, but not all are the same. Shay Shay says, okay, I just started talking to someone. Okay, good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So just have an open heart, okay? We can't hold anything against anybody who has not done anything to us yet. I'm the type of person, I like to give people enough rope to hang themselves. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. If you tell me that you're doing X, Y, and Z, I will just be like, you know, okay, yeah, sure. I'll believe you until you give me a reason not to. All you got to do is give me one reason not to believe you, or spirit tell me some shit, or I see some shit, or anything come to me, and that's it. Like, the trust is out the door. It's no more trust. I don't believe shit until you show me. You gotta show me. However, you know, I don't hold my past against people who I'm just getting to know and dating because they haven't done anything to me, you know? And that's that. Do you hear me? Okay. So let me see who is next. Who is next? Natalie says, hola, Miss Serenity. Can I get a random reading? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Natalie, you will be next. Okay, so Shay says, he is my crush. And I was his. Oh, well, that's cute. That's sweet. Take your time, get to know each other, and just be open. Just be open to seeing where things go. But I definitely, I'm not saying that he is the specific person that I see you settling down with. However, if you do want more details, you do want more insight, or if you want to get all in his business and see what he really got going on, how he really feeling, you know, where it's really going, then you can inbox me for a full love reading. We could do a love reading, girl, and we'll get all in his business. Don't forget to, you guys, check out my reviews, okay? Shay Shay says, I sure will. Thank you. You're so very welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because remember, this is only a one card reading. So if you want to know more, definitely inbox me. And please keep in mind, my inbox is for business purposes only. Strictly business purposes only. Okay? Like, I love you guys a lot, but, you know, I don't have time in my inbox to discuss how you doing and how's the weather. You know why? Because that's what I make posts for. Comment on the post. Comment on my post. Follow my page. And if you want to chit chat and know how the weather and all that other good stuff is, you know, when I put up a post and I'm like, Grand Rising, that's your opportunity to ask me how's the weather. Simple. Simple as fuck. Okay? So who's next? Natalie, are you still here? Natalie wanted a random reading, a random card, and this card will be for you. But I want to make sure you're still here first. Okay, Natalie says yes. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Natalie, let me ask you a question, because I see that there is a guy here. I'm trying to like explain exactly what I'm seeing, because what I see is like, I'm seeing there's a guy here and that he knows that he did something to fuck up. And I don't know if it's like a separation or like some type of distance or space, but I see them like trying to come back around or trying to come back or whatever, trying to reconnect. Let me know if that's something that's familiar. But this is weird. Like, his energy now is very weird. It feels like his energy changed. It feels like it doesn't like feel like how it was before. Like, I don't know if it's like he was pretending to be some type of way, like he's pretending to be one way, but he really was another, because it feels like a completely different energy. And it feels like he may have, you know how there's like a wolf in sheep clothing, like how they used to say, it just feels like that. It feels kind of weird. Let me know if that's like how it feels, because this is what I'm seeing. Or if this is the situation, or if it sounds familiar, or whatever's going on. And if you are just coming in, welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I'm Miss Serenity, or you could just call me Serenity if you want. But I like to be referred to as my name, Miss Serenity. Thank you very much. Natalie says, oh my God, yes, I'm currently going through a breakup. And yes, he was definitely a wolf in sheep clothing. That's what Spirit is showing me. Yeah, Spirit is definitely showing me that. Like, he came off as one way, but he was actually very manipulative. He was good too. He was a really good manipulative, like a con artist almost he is. Like, that's what Spirit is showing. Ooh. Nope, not the best energy to be around. Natalie says, I almost dropped my phone. Girl, you put his card. Listen, that's Spirit, honey. I just be minding my business. Spirit be all in y'all business. Whatever y'all got going. Natalie says, yes, ma'am. Yeah, let me tell you something. People like that, it's like you got to be happy that you release them. Because people like that will block you from being with who you are truly meant to be with. Natalie says, very much a con artist. Girl, I already know. Girl, I see it. I see him. I see what he's about. Very much a big liar. Oh my God. Yeah. But you know what? You should be grateful. And let me tell you why you should be grateful. Because let me tell you something. I was with this one guy. And girl, all the shit I found out about this motherfucker. I mean, I found out that he was like having sex with like 3 women a day. He was in like 573 women inboxes. All of the shit that I found out about him at the end. But let me tell you something I was grateful about. I was grateful that it only took me 9 months to discover this shit about him. And not 9 years. I was grateful, like, you know what? Shit, I dodged a fucking bullet. You see what I'm saying? Because it did not go on for 9 years. Because a lot of times women want to, oh, you know, but I love him. No. You love the idea of being in a relationship and saying that you got a man and saying that. Fuck that. You got to love yourself to know that you don't deserve to be treated that way. So I look at it as, okay, if it took me 2 years to discover who you are, that's better than 4 years. That's better than 6 years. That's better than 8 years. That's better than 12 years. You see what I'm saying? So, Natalie said, you described him to the T. Sounds too familiar. Yes, it took me the same time, 9 months. I dropped him like a bad habit. Listen, y'all don't understand. When I say I channel Spirit, when I just talk and when things come out of me that I have experienced, and it's like, this is the time to say that, that's because that's what Spirit wants you to know. And Spirit is trying to tell you, like, you made the best decision. You see what I'm saying? You made the best decision. You know what? I actually see you being with somebody else. I see you being with the older guy, though. A guy that's a lot more mature. I see you being with a guy maybe with like salt and pepper hair or like a salt and pepper beard. But I see you being with somebody older. It's going to be a different experience, because I'm not saying that you haven't been with somebody mature before, because you have. Actually, I see that you have been with somebody that was very mature for a very long time, like an extended period of time. But you got to go through these lessons, because you have to learn what you do not want, so that when you do get what you want, you can appreciate it. You can say, like, listen, the shit that I allowed with this last person, never again. I'm done. You see what I'm saying? When that person comes and they are for you, you are going to know. And Spirit is also saying, Natalie, like when you do meet them or whoever you meet, the next person that is in the dating pool for you, Spirit is saying do not do too much. Spirit is saying do not do too much. Spirit is saying like literally you got to sit back and you have to see what the fuck they trying to do for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to take me out? Like, you know, like what you trying to do for me? Like Spirit is saying like, okay, because it's like they have to show you like they are really pursuing you. Like they want to court you. They want to, you know what I mean? Because, and not only just like in the very beginning, because that's how a lot of people get you, girl. They in the very beginning, they like Prince Charming. They are everything you want them to be. But let me tell you something. People cannot keep that shit up for a long time. And that's the beautiful part about it. And that's why, like, you should tell Spirit everybody should tell Spirit every day, like, just say into the universe, I release what no longer serves me, people, places, things. Now, you could lose your whole relationship, your marriage, fucking around saying that shit, okay? But you just got to be ready for it. Natalie says, thank you, yes, I do. Spirit is reading me. Listen, girl, if you come and have a full session, Spirit really gonna read you, okay? Trust me, like, this, when you have a full session, Spirit will really put the mirror in your face and be like, listen, this is what's going on, okay? Let me tell you something, because shit, Spirit be putting that fucking mirror in my face. You know what? That's how I ended up changing, because let me tell you something, like, people used to always be like, oh, you so crazy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I ended up changing because when me and one of my exes who I was with for like 7 years separated, moved into separate places, and you know, I was in my own place and I had a lot of time to think and reflect, and I was going through a whole lot mentally and emotionally. I was there one day in my living room and Spirit literally put that fucking mirror in my face and was like, oh, what if people did this to you, what you did to them? What if somebody did this to you? And I was like, what? And I'm like, I never thought about it like that. Like, nah, I wouldn't like that shit. And it was like, damn, that was really crazy for real. Like, I had to really be like, damn, this is where I fucked up at. Like, to this day, I still have to self-reflect and hold myself accountable, you know? For the shit that I allow people to do. So Natalie, if it was only 9 months, girl, congratulations, girl. I feel like if I had a trumpet, I'll pull that trumpet out and blow it for you. You know why? Because a lot of women will go 9 years. 9 months for them, that'll be like warm up. That'd be like practice because they ready to go 9 years. So honey, 9 months, girl, high five. Congratulations. Trust me on this. Like, you got rid of somebody who was definitely no use to you, no good for you, who did not deserve you. You see what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, it could feel good and, oh yeah, this is really good. This is really nice. I like the feeling. The feeling is fun. You know, I'm really enjoying this. This is bae, whatever. Sometimes we have to slow down. Because a lot of times we like to rush into things because it's like, okay, yeah, I want to be in a relationship. I like being in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're the type of person you really like being in a relationship. And that's absolutely fine because you're used to being in a relationship. And you know what? Honestly, I think I'm like that too because I'm used to being in a relationship. And I'm going to tell you something. People like you don't have to heal after a relationship. Like, a lot of people, they have to heal because it's like they holding on to the past and this and that. You're just like, okay, if it didn't work out, you're ready for the next and you're absolutely fine, which is good. That's wonderful. You see what I'm saying? And that's something that puts you a few steps ahead because you don't have to be set back by, oh, I need to heal, and oh, now I feel this way about myself, and now, you know, my self-esteem is low because I don't know why he was doing what he was doing. You don't have that issue, which is good. Natalie says, yes, was with my ex-husband since high school. We just separated 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, I see. So you were in a very, very long committed relationship. So I completely understand. However, you know, it's okay to just take your time, Get to really know someone to see if you really want to go there. You see, like I realized in my past, in my life, I've always been in very long-term relationships. I'll get out of one, go into the next one, and it's another long-term relationship. But you know what I said? Like my previous relationship before the one that I'm in now, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not rushing into shit. Like I have literally, like every time I will meet somebody, they want to like put me in a relationship immediately, ASAP, especially as soon as we had sex. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that no more. No, I'm not doing that. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna date, get to know somebody. You know, I'm not gonna be in a rush, because if this was meant to be, then it will be. No rush whatsoever. That's what I said. So, I mean, I guess it was meant to be, because it is what it is now. You see? However, people don't like to take their time to really get to know people. Like, they want to rush into relationships with people they don't even know. Like, people don't even be knowing, like, do y'all even be asking y'all significant others, what's your definition of cheating? Do y'all even have those type of conversations? Like, what do you feel like cheating is? See, you got to understand that dating is a interview process. The two of you have to be really compatible. Everything has to go together easily. Everything has to effortlessly go together. Like, there's no pressure. No pressure from you, no pressure from them. You don't have to beg them to take you out on a date, to take you out in public, to, like, you don't have to beg them to do shit, to make you feel good, to tell you that you're beautiful. You don't have to argue with them about, oh, you never make me feel good about, like, no, none of that. Ravian says, reading please. I need it before I move forward with the guy I'm dating. Got you. Natalie says, and yes, I love, and definitely on to the next. Simple. That's with anything in life. With anything in life. If the shit don't work out, on to the next. Like, on to a new adventure. And leave their ass where they at. If they want to come back, leave their ass where they are at. Because you know why? You got to get to a part in life where you're not just playing with people just to play with people. If you're serious about what you want, if you know what you want, and you like, listen, I'm looking for a long-term relationship with somebody who wants to be married, whatever it is you're looking for, you got to make sure that they're on the same page. Because if you meet somebody and they tell you, I'm not looking for nothing serious, and you like, I'm not looking for nothing serious, but turn around 2 weeks from now, you want a relationship. I mean, don't get me wrong, shit happens. It could be two people not looking for nothing serious and it turned into something serious. Shit happened to me multiple times, okay? Because life happens. However, some people really do mean it when they tell you they're not looking for nothing serious. They tell you that shit. Keep it moving. No more conversation. And then y'all be so worried about other people's feelings. Like, oh, I don't want him to feel no type of way because I stopped talking to him. Give a fuck how you feel. Fuck is you talking about? I don't give a fuck how you feel. Listen, I left a motherfucker on red. I will leave a motherfucker on red too quick. I will read every message or open it, read, and still ignore your ass, okay? Until I block you. Give a fuck about your feelings? It's about me. So Rachel says, random card. Got you, Rachel. Got you. Okay, so Rachel Torres, this card will be for you, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I love when you guys pick random cards because it's like, okay, this is Spirit wants you to know. Rachel, let me ask you a question. Like, are you currently working right now? And if you're working, like, are you either... Well, just answer that question first. Are you currently working? Yes or no? Real simple. Ravian says, don't forget me. Oh, I'm going to try not to. And if I do, I apologize. Just make sure that I see your comment when I'm done with the reading that I'm doing now for Rachel. Rachel says yes. Okay, you're currently working. So let me ask you a question. Have you been thinking about like moving on to another place or another location, but for some reason you just feel like, I don't know if you feel dedicated or loyal to your job, or like stuck at your job, or comfortable at your job that is not making you really move the way you need to? Because it's like, okay, you want more, you want better, but it's like, I don't know, it's like a certain type of comfort level that you have there. Like, you're comfortable where you're at. And it's like, no, I know growth feels uncomfortable, but you got to step outside your comfort zone. Rachel says, yes, I do home care. Okay, got you. So Rachel, have you been thinking about doing something different or something more? But it's like, okay, I'm comfortable doing, you know, you said, yes, I take care of my grandma. Okay, gotcha. So have you been thinking about doing something more than that, but it's like you're comfortable what you're doing? You said she's 91. Oh, that's beautiful. Shit, I wish I had like one of my grandparents still here. Rachel says, yes, I have. Okay, because Spirit is saying that you have to step outside of your comfort zone. That's what Spirit is saying. If you're thinking about doing more, then you need to really like get in your mind that you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay? Now, I'm not saying to stop taking care of your grandma to go do that for somebody else's grandma. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is if you were thinking about doing more than that, going further than just doing that, then yes, it's time to step outside your comfort zone and do just that, okay? Rachel says, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. And I hope you do it too, honey. I'm happy it sounds good. I just want to see you succeed. Oh, Ravian says, ready. Rachel says, thank you, girl. You're welcome. Okay, Ravian, did you want a random card or did you have a specific question? And guys, do not forget to like and follow my page and share this video. And if you're just coming in, welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I'm Miss Serenity and I like to be referred to as Miss Serenity, or Serenity is fine. Ravian says, I could go for a good cold water. Laugh out loud. Well, yes, you should definitely go and get yourself a good cold water. I'm pretty sure it'd be very refreshing. My water is actually room temperature. I normally drink my water room temperature. It's funny, I'll put it in the refrigerator and I'll take it out and I'll sit it down, and then by the time I drink it, it's room temperature or somewhere in between, you know? Or I'll just grab a room temperature water and I'll just drink it, you know? Okay, so let me see. Ravian says, I want to know if I should move forward with the guy I'm currently dating. Okay, let's see what Spirit says, honey. Let's see. Koya. Oh, hey, boo. Hey, Koya. Koya, did you make it home? Did you make it home, Koya? With the baby? Now, let me tell you something, Ravian. This sounds like this could be a very, very, very tricky situation with this one. Because Spirit is saying you could actually go either way with the situation. Like, should you move forward with this person? Spirit is saying, you could, but, you know, it'll be like a alright situation. Not only that, Spirit is saying this person is not that responsible neither. So that's something that you got to be aware of and be careful of. And especially financially, for some reason, Spirit is showing me that they're not really responsible financially. So that may not be the best. Listen, it depends on what you're looking for, okay? Don't let me project my feelings on it towards you. But it depends on what you're looking for. Spirit is saying you can go either way. You could stay with this person, but there's definitely going to be like It's going to be a little bit of a bumpy road. It's going to be a lot of areas in life that you guys bump heads with. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to make you feel like you want them to be who you want them to be, and that's not who they are. So it just looks like this is the type of situation, if you stay with them long term, then it's definitely going to be a whole lot of lessons. Ravian says, well, I'm looking for my soulmate. See, that's the thing about it. You don't have to look for your soulmate, sweetheart. They're going to come to you. And when you say soulmate, you got to be careful, because soulmate is not only something that's sexual or romantic. So if you tell the universe, I'm looking for my soulmate, I'm going to be honest, like, you have to do some research on this, because I don't have the time to go into it. But your soulmate could be your mother. So this is why you have to be careful of what you say and speak out to the universe, because you're like, well, I'm looking for a soulmate. I'm looking for my soulmate. Your soulmate could be your cousin. Your soulmate could be your best friend. Soulmate is not necessarily something that is a romantic relationship. It could be a very much platonic relationship. So just be careful by saying I'm looking for my soulmate, because spirit could be like, oh yeah, you got your soulmate. Your soulmate was your mom. This is the person who you really connect with, you know, and who you are here on this earth with, who you've already known, and you guys have connected multiple times before, and you're here together. Like, it gets really, really deep. Ravian says, yes, I get you. Okay, as long as you get me, as long as you really, 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 really get me, be very, very careful of what you say. But yeah, with this one, it looks like, you know, you can stay with him, but it's going to be a lot of lessons. And it's not lessons as far as like, oh, he's a cheater, whatever. It's lessons like you just really don't like a lot of habits that he have. You don't have, it's like, it's going to be like a lot of things you don't like, but you try to change by like complaining and like, oh, why you can't never do. Whew, it's going to be exhausting in the long run, honestly. You said, well, what I mean is, I'm not looking. I've been single for years. This guy has went out his way to get me, and it's been months now. Okay, you saying this guy has been going out his way to get you, and it's been months now? Shit, just the fact that you not even budging at all, and it's been months now, and he's trying to get you, that already says enough. Like, you're not, that connection that draws you to your soulmate that you really feel is not there whatsoever. So that already says enough. You can entertain it if you want, but listen, I'm at a point in my life, I don't even entertain bullshit whatsoever. If I was single right now, I wouldn't entertain nobody from my past, honestly. I learned my lesson, like, from doing that shit once. Going backwards, I am good, okay? When I tell you, a lot of people do not change. They make it seem like, oh, I changed. Bullshit. Like, I won't go backwards for shit. Not even for a fuck friend. Ravian says, he fought for me. I wasn't attracted. We're dating now. That's why I'm telling you, it can go however you want it to go. But in the long run, it will definitely be a lot of lessons learned in that relationship. So, because he's not going to be completely everything that you want. And when he's not everything that you want, you're going to be like, why you can't be like this? You know, a lot of times we try to change people and turn them into what we want them to be. And it's like, nah, that's not how life works. Life does not work that way. You cannot turn people into who you want them to be. You can't control people. The only thing you should be trying to control, really and truly, is yourself. If you're in a situation where you don't like how you're being treated and you don't like what's going on, you have enough control over yourself to remove yourself from the situation so you don't continue to go through the hurt, the pain, the bullshit. Like, come on, guys. You got to. You gotta love yourself enough to do that. And do not forget to like and follow my page, and also to share this video so somebody else can see it if they need to see it. And guys, I'm building my YouTube channel, so make sure that you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, honey, because I will be going live on YouTube in the near future. and it's at Miss Serenity Oasis. My full name, straight across. You know what? On all social media platforms, you can find me under at Miss MS Serenity Oasis, okay? And don't forget, if you really want to know what the fuck is really going on around you, you really want more details and insight on your life, your love life, your job, your career, your friends, your family, whatever it is that's on your heart, mind, spirit, and soul, then you can always inbox me and we can schedule a full session and we can let spirit get all in your business, honey. Okay? Anywho, guys, I will be back. I'm gonna be up probably damn near all night tonight because I got some spell work to do a little bit later on. However, I will be back shortly for one last round of tarot card readings. So make sure that you are following my page so you can get a notification whenever I do come back on live this evening. And I promise you guys, I got one more run in me tonight for y'all. So I'll be back soon. Just make sure that you stay up. I love you guys.